Do you ever feel like you're just going through the motions in your 9 to 5? And deep down, you know you were meant for more. You're not lazy, you're not ungrateful, you're just stuck. And that stuckness feels so heavy, so confusing, like you're carrying around a version of yourself that doesn't fit anymore. In this video, I'm going to help you get clear on your next move with 3 simple but powerful mindset shifts. Plus, I've got a journaling exercise for you that will reconnect you with yourself and what you truly want. If you've been feeling like something needs to change, but you don't know where to start, I've got you. First, let's reframe that stuck feeling. When I was in my what job? The last job that I was in, the last few jobs that I've been in. If you know my story, I've got videos on this channel that is explaining. Actually, the first video on this channel explained where I was at and up until now. But yeah, when I was in a job that no longer aligned, I felt heavy all the time. I felt frustrated. People would frustrate me. I would just be like, there was this feeling inside like I need to be somewhere else. I need to be better. It's not because I don't like the job or I don't like the people. Sometimes the people were annoying, but it wasn't that. I just knew it was time to go. But then I did question myself because this was the feeling every single time. Not that I've had that many jobs, but every single time I was at a job, it got to a point where I felt like this. And then I questioned myself and I said, am I the problem? But the truth is, you're not the problem, first of all. Second of all, feeling stuck is often your soul's way of saying it's time to grow. It's time to leave this space. It's time to move forward. You're not broken. You're just being called out to realign again. Okay? Realign. And that's a beautiful place to be in. If you've been feeling stuck or unsure about your next move, you can book a clarity call with myself. I've helped quite a few women so far. Like, it's been amazing. We map out your unique path to clarity, whether it's in life or business or both, and also confidence. It's personalized, it's powerful, it's personal, and it's designed to help you get unstuck. Plus, I've got a Notion template that helps you stay on top of things, helps you stay organized, helps you plan out your dream life as well. Within the Notion template, there is a section where you can plan out your dream life. You can plan out who you want to be, where you need to go, what you need to do, on top of organizing your day-to-day essentials. This template helps you stay focused and it helps you stay organized so you can keep your goals front and center. Clarity doesn't have to come from overthinking. Trust me, I used to overthink. I kind of still do, but not as much as I used to. But clarity doesn't come from overthinking. It comes from small intentional action. Oh, guys, small intentional action. Keyword action. When I started to shift out of my 9 to 5 mindset, this was very early on in life, by the way, and it's been like that ever since. Apart from this current 9 to 5 I've got, I really do enjoy it. So I'm not gonna, this one I like, but all the other ones, When I started to shift out of my 9 to 5 mindset, I didn't know exactly what my dream life would look like initially, but I gave myself permission to explore, be curious, figure out what it is that I do want in my life, and try new things too. That's when clarity started flowing in. Also, you guys know me already, me and God. Me and the Most High God, I prayed about things. I prayed about these things as well. And I want to say, with what I just told you, plus prayer and silent time meditation, oh my goodness, I gained the most clarity I ever received. The issue then was just getting there. And that is what I'm trying to do. That is what I'm on the path to doing, because I had to realign. I felt myself not aligned until recently and had to realign myself so I know what path I'm on now. This is why I've been trying to change my life in 6 months. So I started in July. We started in July and we've got till December. Well, I have until December to change my life in 6 months, like transform it completely. So this is why I'm showing up on YouTube, because one of the goals is to show up on YouTube consistently. So I want to say thumbs up to that, because I'm actually doing that and you guys are holding me accountable. So thank you. Even made it into a challenge. I need to make it into an official challenge so more people can join and we can all try and change our lives within the next few months before 2025 ends. You don't need a 5-year plan. You just need to start with your next step. This is where, because people get overwhelmed, like, oh my god, I need to do this and I've got this and I want to get to here. Even myself, I was like that until I learned how to not do that, and it's helped so much. So yes, you don't need a 5-year plan. You just need your next step. Action creates clarity. Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to the channel. It's Divine. You can call me Divine or Divine K. Thank you for being here. Thank you for joining the gang that is Divine K community. We love it over here. Over here, I do content on personal development, transforming your life, real ways of transforming your life, lifestyle, because that's coming, and a bit of skincare, but we'll talk about skincare very, very soon. Stay subscribed so you know why. I will tell you very, very soon. As a coach, I help women build their dream lives, gain clarity in life and business. I also help women rise with purpose, confidence, and profit. We do that through mindset shifts. We do that through looking at our actions, our goals, how we're going to get to the next step. I do clarity calls with people. We look at ways to better and enhance ourselves, to be that version of ourselves that we're meant to be. So yeah, if that's your thing, definitely stick around. So a new thing that I'm doing on my channel is shouting out my subscribers, shouting out people who are engaging with the content. Oh yes. So if I see you, you're engaging with the content, you're in the comments, you're there, you will get a shout out on my video. If you want to have a shout out, definitely engage. Not only am I going to be shouting out my subscribers on YouTube, but on my email list, the community over there, you guys get exclusive tips, early access to anything that I'm launching, and special perks. So definitely join the email list. I'll leave the link for you down in the description box. All of the goodies down in the description box below. All right, back to the video. You can't become her if you don't know who she is. Listen, I got still during my journey, and you can get still during your journey. You ask yourself, who do I want to be? Who do I want to be when I wake up tomorrow? Who do I want to be when I wake up every single morning? Like, who is that version? What type of woman moves through life with kindness, with grace, with confidence, with purpose? If that's the type of woman that you're trying to become, and listen, you don't have to be overtly confident and very like no. You can live soft life, little grace, but still confident, still with purpose. Do you see what I mean? Like, who is that? What kind of woman does that? Is that the type of woman you want to become? So, what I did, I know everyone says this, everyone's like, visualize. It's true. You have to see it. You have to see it in your brain. You have to see it in your mind. With no pressure, though. Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just a little 2-minute here, 3-minute here, 5-minute here, 10. If you could do up to an hour, fantastic. But visualize yourself as that woman. No pressure, but just with power. There are some prompts that you can use in order to help you visualize the woman that you want to become. If you don't want to work a 9 to 5 anymore, well, you need to be thinking about these things. Or if you do want to work a 9 to 5 but still have that essence, that presence, that power, that purpose, maybe not power, but that purpose, that grace, that just being that woman still working a 9 to 5, also use these prompts. Here are the prompts. What does your next level self wear? How does she speak? What boundaries does she set? I have videos on this. Ladies. You go watch that. What does her peace look like? Peace, yeah? You see, the clearer your vision is, the more magnetic you become, the more magnetic life becomes. You start attracting the things that you're supposed to attract. You start attracting amazing things into your life, opportunities, just great things, basically. One reason we stay stuck is because we're clinging on to who we used to be. I told myself in my last job that I had to stay in that job because I got bills to pay, because I'm in lack mentality. I have bills to pay. This is the only way. I don't think I'll even get another job. Duh, duh, duh. No, no, that is not the version of me who is confident. The version of me who is confident, the version of you who is confident can say, do you know what? I could find something I could find a new job in the career path that I want to get into, in the industry that I can get into, because I'm that woman. I can do that. I can find a way. Okay. Even if you don't have the qualifications, listen, there's always a way. There's always a way. But even if you don't want to go back to 9 to 5 and become an entrepreneur and become someone who is just living an amazing, blissful life, literally, you can't hold on to your old version of you. In my last job, I was the dependable one. If you're one of those, you know, I was also the achiever. If you're also one of those, then you know. But then I realized that those were just labels that I was just giving myself. Those were just labels that people were giving me and I was giving myself. I had outgrown them. Reinvention isn't betrayal to your old self. It's self-respect, and it's allowing you to be who you're supposed to be, who you are meant to truly, truly be. Let go of the old versions of you that you built on survival mode. You're allowed to evolve into the woman you wish to be. Now, I did promise you guys that we were going to have a journaling prompt in here. So here we go, because you know me, I love a bit of journaling. Let's get practical. Here's the journaling prompt that helped me shift my mindset. At the top of the page, you are going to write, if I wasn't afraid, I would. Then finish that sentence with whatever comes to mind. Okay. So if I wasn't afraid, I would, you fill in the blank. Okay. Then after that, after you've written all of that, ask yourself, what would I try? What would I stop doing? What am I pretending not to want? See that one? That one. You really need to dig deep into that one, because that's what has been keeping you stuck, you know? This unlocks the truth underneath that confusion, that feeling of being stuck. And from there, you can move forward with honesty and with power. Okay, we will go through this in my clarity calls. If you're craving personalized clarity on your unique path, I offer my one-to-one clarity calls where we map out your next best moves based on your values, your skills, your soul-led goals. The link is below for you to book. I'd love to support you. If you found this video very helpful, make sure you check out this video about becoming your dream woman, and I'll see you over there. Bye, guys.